Sri Namaha. In our prayer room, sometimes it may happen that the icon which we are worshipping may develop some crack, or a finger of the icon may be broken. Something can happen. And immediately we consult a pujari or somebody, an elderly person, and they say, no. This sort of vigrahas, if you worship, there will be harm that will be done to you and your family. So what we do, we put that vigraha under a tree or in a temple, leave it and come back. Is this right the thing to do? No. Because, number one, what we are worshipping is not the icon or the vigraha. We're invoking the prana shakti. And that prana shakti is also coming from inside of us. Vaihiragatyam sukham chiram tishtantu swaha uchvasa surupena. Let the Shakti, power of God, come out of my nose through prana shakti, the air, and get installed in this icon. And I'm worshipping that prana shakti. This is only a box. So whatever happens, let it happen. The inside Shakti is not at all affected. So as long as I know this truth, I don't get bothered with external breakages or anything like that. And logically speaking, suppose in our family, husband, wife, children, they get into accident and lose a limb, leg gets fractured. So if we apply the same logic, then we have to carry that person again and leave him or her under a tree or in a temple and come back, right? Are we connected to the body there? No. Our bond is something else beyond the body. So as long as you understand that vigraha is only an external thing which you are not connected to, the internal energy you are connected to and worshipping, the external things don't bother. And to prove this, we have an icon, we have a temple called Kanaka Mahalakshmi in Vishakhapatnam, where the mother icon will not have two hands that have been cut by the Muslim invasion. But still, ages back that has happened, still that is receiving prayers from lakhs and lakhs of people every day. Puri Jagannath temple. So many temples we have icons which are not perfectly, completely what we imagine like a human form. Actually, form is not at all important in the worship. In forest, they just collect this kind of stone. It's not having a head, neither head nor hands. They just put the stone and worship. And that stone protects them. It's often the belief, the dedication you show to the entity that protects you, not that entity in a form. If you understand this, then you are not bothered about any cracks or any defects in the external form of the vigraha. But in the case of yantra, suppose the bindusthana is broken, then to some extent, Bindu is the abode of Goddess Mother. So every time it goes, your attention goes to the Bindu, oh, it's broken, oh, it's broken. Instead of hurting yourself constantly with that thought, it is better to keep it aside and get a new yantra and worship that. Other than that, you should not be worried about the external features of the icon and continue to get connected to the internal energy. Sri Matra.